Hello everybody, my name is Kata and welcome to Kata B Fitness. Today we are going to do a quick down and dirty 7-minute ab series. This series is the first in a plank series. We are going to do 7 exercises, 7 core exercises for 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest. But in between those 7 exercises, we are going to do 7 plank variations. So we're going to do an ab exercise, have that 10 seconds to get into your plank, and then we're going to do a plank variation. If you do not want to do a plank, you are more than welcome to choose a dead bug or a bear if that is preferable to you. We want to work on that core stability. Each of the core exercises will hit a different part of your abs, and each of the planks is going to be a little bit different. This is a good one to do in addition to another short workout, or this can be a standalone if you just want to get some abs in. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you need to, do some breathing exercises first to wake up those abs. We are going to start with a basic crunch. So we're going to take it all the way down, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. We have 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So 30 seconds is on. Inhale, exhale, reach for the ceiling. Now this is just a nice basic crunch. If you want to add a little bit of extra, you are welcome to grab a weight and hold a weight up towards the ceiling or even across your chest. Make it a little bit more challenging. So inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Just a nice good reach. You can have your arms across your chest. You can have them lightly behind the ears. Whatever happens to feel better. Good. Let's bring it over into our plank. You choose high plank, low plank, knees, toes, your choice. We're going to bring it up and your time is on 30 seconds. When we do our planks, our shoulders are down and away from our ears. We want to think we are as stiff as a board. That's why they call them planks. So shoulders down and back, neutral neck. Sometimes we drop our head. We want to pull it back a little bit. So nice, good, deep rest. We have 8 seconds and we are going to go for a single arm toe reach. Grab a weight if you'd like. Good, let's bring it down. So we're gonna bring it onto our backs. This is kind of a crunch. We're gonna take right leg up, right arm up. The weight is optional. Here we go. We're just going to push that weight up towards our leg. So this is a good one to work on a little bit of shoulder stability. So we're locking it in. If you've ever done a Turkish get-up or want to do a Turkish get-up, this is a good exercise to start working on some shoulder blade stability. So inhale, exhale. We're finishing up. Our next exercise is going to be a side plank on our right side. Good, bring that weight down. Set it to the side. Side plank, again, elbow, hand, knees or toes, your choice. Good, time is on. So good 30 seconds. And I have to remember that my floor is a little slippery, so my feet like to slide. If you don't want to be up on your toes, you can bend that bottom knee or you can bend both knees. It's whatever feels a little bit better for you. We got about 12 more seconds and we are going to do our single leg toe reach on the other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring it down. Grab that weight if you're using one. So all the way down, leg up, arm is up, lock that shoulder blade down and back. Here we go. Good reach, up and down. This is also a way to get a little bit of a stretch in that hamstring, especially if you choose to flex your foot. Low back is pressed into the floor. We don't want to push our tummies out. We want to exhale. Good reach. Good, inhale, exhale. Almost finished. Side plank on this side. Here we go, bring it up. Side plank, this side. So whatever you did on the right side, we're gonna do on the left. Good, your time is on. So nice, good side plank. If you need to, yes, you can have a little bit of a hand down, but I want you to try to open that shoulder back behind you so you're straight, just like if you were standing up and just happened to fall over sideways. Good, we've got 12 seconds to go. We're going to do a pulsing crunch, kind of like a Russian twist on one side only. 4, 3, 2, 1. So bring it down. We're gonna sit on our backside. So knees bent, feet flat. Grab a weight if you'd like. Shoulders down, lean back, little C curve. And we're going to do little pulses over to the side. So we don't want to do a lot of arm reaching. We want to think one rib is kind of pulsing over towards the hip on the other side. So just a nice good reach. Our shoulders are down and back. Our chest is still lifted. After this, we're going back into our plank, and you have the option to do an up, down plank. So push up to plank type of exercise. 2 and 1. All right, planks, up, downs. So knee plank, toe plank. We're gonna start in a high plank. We're gonna take it down to an elbow plank. So we're gonna take it down, and then we're going to bring it back up again. Which arm goes down first and comes up first is going to change each time. So take it down, bring it back up. So I do these ones on my knees. Just feels better for my shoulders. But if you're strong enough and you got this, go ahead and do this on your toes. 2 and 1. Good, we're gonna do our pulsing oblique on the other side. So shoulders down and back, little bit of a lean back, C curve, here we go, pulse it. Good pulse. So it's not a huge movement forward and back, we're just doing pulse, pulse, like we're reaching to put this weight down on the floor, but we can't quite reach. 15 seconds, you're halfway through. And we're going to go for plank rockers. So forearm or high plank. We're gonna add a little calf raise. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, going for our plank rockers. So again, hands or on your forearms. Do need to be on your toes for this one if you can. Time's on, here we go. So good plank, we're gonna rock forwards, rock back, forward and back. So this is gonna make it a little more challenging for your core, for your shoulders. So this one gets to be pretty tricky after a while, especially since we're on what, like our 5th exercise, 6th exercise? Good, almost done. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Our next exercise on our back, we're gonna lift up, we're gonna reach for our ankles. So all the way down, knees bent, feet flat. Here we go. So we're gonna lift up, hold it, reach, right ankle, left ankle, side to side, trying not to let the knees move. If you need to, you can bring it up, right, left, center, and then bring it down. But if you can, I want you to try to hold that crunch in the up position the entire time. Chin is off the chest. We don't want to talk, but we don't want to jut our chin out either. Hold an apple underneath your chin. Good, bring it up. Back to our plank. We're gonna do shoulder taps. So knees or toes, your choice, wider stance. Here we go, tap the shoulder, tap the shoulder. So a wider stance with your knees or with your toes is going to make this a little bit easier for you. It's going to help you keep your hips and your torso level. So shoulders down, brace, and brace. Challenge yourself for the last 12 seconds. Can you do this on your toes? You always have the option to just hold a basic plank. 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's bring it down. We're gonna go onto our tummies. We're gonna do our Superwoman. We're down to our last 2 exercises. We are almost finished. Here we go, squeeze your glute. You're going to lift. You're gonna hold, option, arms out. The farther out your arms go, the harder this is. You can always keep them in. Squeeze those glutes, protect your low back. 15 seconds challenge for you. Arms out, can you lift the legs as well? This is optional. If you do not feel comfortable or safe, keep those feet down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last plank. Last plank, last exercise. We're gonna do side leg taps. So plank on your hands or your elbows, knees or toes. Bring it up. Here we go. Tap it out, in, out and in. We don't want to go so far out that we tip. We just want to tap it out, tap it in. Same rules apply. If you were on your knees, you tap it out, you tap it in. We have 12 seconds. This is your last exercise. 7 minutes of core. Definitely getting some shoulders in here too. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it all the way down. We are going to rest our chin on our hands. Just going to give ourselves a little bit of rest and recovery before we do just a super quick stretch, stretching out those abs and those shoulders. Good. Let's go ahead and bring it up. We're going to take our shoulders underneath, or our elbows underneath our shoulders, pull it down, and we're just going to come up into Sphinx. So we look like the Sphinx in Egypt. If you are comfortable with it, for my yogis, you are welcome to do a cobra and or up dog, but this is up to you. We just want to inhale and exhale, and as we exhale, our hips are going to relax into the ground. Good. We're going to bring it all the way down. We're going to push ourselves back into a child's pose. We're going to reach those arms out in front of us. So we're getting a little stretch. Now we're going to take that right arm into the small of our back. And we're going to open that right shoulder towards the ceiling. Drop your left armpit towards the floor. Good. Bring it in, switching sides. Left hand into the small of the back. Open that left shoulder. A little bit of a head turn to look to the side and drop that right armpit towards the floor. Good. Bring it up into the center. Hands and knees. We're going to do a little bit of cat-cow. So we're going to inhale, exhale. Good. Couple more. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, round the spine, push the floor away. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Let's sit it back. Kneeling stance. You can sit if you need to. We're going to take one hand back, reach for the other. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Start to lift those arms back behind you. So we don't want to round and have it pulled up. We want to pull, stretch it out, and then start to lift, bracing our core. 3, 2, 1. Release. We're going to roll our shoulders up, back, and down. All right, we're just gonna take a couple of nice deep breaths in and out. Good, one more time, in and out, and you are all done. So I want you to give yourself a nice pat on the back. You got it in, you got it done. 7 minutes of abs, plank series number 1. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in class. Bye.